7, 6.
Let's go. Yeah, we're already in here. So,
we in
here.
Here.
What a fucking day this has been.
How's my hair look? Is it flat?
Is my hair flat?
Mine is.
Would you say
is
it's
it
like
too poofy?
it's like 1991 Avril Lavigne, or am I like 92 Sarah McLachlan? Like
Lisa Loeb.
Yeah, just put me next to Chris so I look better.
It's like too humid in California right now. I'm too poofy.
everyone knows dudes get hotter as they get older. That's all I'm saying.
Fine wine, baby.
The crossover.
Fine wine. You want to explain it to him, Chris?
No. I won't do that.
All right, well, we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons, I think. I don't fucking know. I got home like 20 minutes ago and raced to fucking get this together. You will what side? This side. You'll notice Snick, aka Pixie, who is in, I don't know which side the chat is on your screen, in the chat, is stuck in the communist state of South Carolina. So please, if you would please just write the local senator about how you want them to release her, that would be great.
Extradite her.
Yeah, extradite her from the communist state that is South Carolina. Because who cancels flights? Communists. Anyway,
Should I be writing this down? Or is there going to be a test?
Exactly.
what's that like, Van Wilder? Write that down. Yeah, so we're gonna play some D&D. We're gonna try and play D&D. We'll probably just tell 2 hours worth of dick jokes, and that's fine too. I'm good with it. I still have ringing in my ears. I think I have permanent tinnitus.
Yes.
You're a dick joke.
Yeah, you're a dick joke.
There it is.
Yeah, so who remembers what we did? Oh, I'll tell, because I remember. Don't worry, guys. I think we last left off, beginning of the episode, you guys, specifically Lyra and Teddy, Theodore, were attacked at the museum while I think, what were you guys doing? You were trying to see about the next job or talk to Atticus, something along those lines, right?
We just went to go prowl to the library.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy wanted to go see the books, and Lyra was showing him the way through.
Yeah, you went to the god outpost where it has all the the deities, and one of those ash baddies came out of nowhere.
Assassins.
Assassin boy. You after some back and forth and Teddy in his death throes,
Right.
you guys managed to defeat him, and then over at where were we? We were over at the orphanage. The rest of the
Basement.
party, you guys were in the nest, kind of going through Snick's past that she had no idea about. Fuck you,
Right.
Cap. It's true though. I actually don't remember it.
We now know that Snick was she was probably not born at that orphanage, but her family left her there. We saw her little baby bassinet.
Little baby.
She may be a bird.
Yeah, birds aren't real, so she's just
Her
a
parents are birds.
Birds aren't real. Yes, it's real actually. And then the scene closed. Everyone got back together at the keep wanting to say orphanage, and that's not it, museum. And you guys all got together to go see, okay, let's go investigate the dead body that had turned into a pile of ash.
The dead body was not Theodore.
Yeah.
Although,
Close.
we thought it was close.
The chances are still likely.
Yeah. Very squishy. And as Lyra, since she has special gifts with sight, as the ash was stirred up in the air when Carmichael was sweeping, the outline of I don't want to say spectral, but think of it as like a translucent demon almost over top of Carmichael, causing him to have all those mishaps and spill the things like he does. So I think that's where we left off. So let's switch the mood a little more serious, a little more quaint.
Curious and quaint.
Are we I'm not hearing anything out of Sirenscape.
Same.
Not that
No,
That's what I was
it's-
gonna ask.
It's probably fucked for whatever reason, so here we are.
Because they
Okay.
like to steal music, right?
Yeah, it plays. It's playing on mine.
Alright.
Well, that's,
Let me see.
as long as you're good, Dan.
What about the chat? Can they hear it?
I think chat should be able to, because if I can hear it, they could hear it. Because my oh, good, it froze.
Sirenscape froze.
Sirenscape
For a while,
just froze.
I had my Twitch up, and I forgot to turn the volume off on it, so I thought the Sirenscape was coming through my headset, but it was just coming through my Twitch. I'm like, wait, why can my Twitch hear it, but I can't?
Let me close that. I might just have to reboot it real cool. You can hear it. Okay, cool. All right, you're gonna lose the players for a second just because my Sirenscape is on my main
Oh, God.
screen.
Help us.
Oh, we're gonna fuck it all up.
You blew us up.
No. Mine won't even
Okay.
respond. Mine's
What
not
good is
responding.
technical?
Yeah, mine either. It's just instantly crashing.
Good start.
Wow, good job, Sirenscape. Yeah, I think. Why is it doing that? I don't know if there's even an updater for Sirenscape, to be honest.
I don't.
Theater,
Yeah.
Well, just Theater of the Mind, the Sirenscape. It's
The door of the mind.
Theodore of the Mind.
Theater of the Mind, yeah. I'll hum the entire time.
Yeah. Theater of the Nimbletooth.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm gonna have to look into updating why the online player is not working. Run as administrator, maybe? Try that. It's the last try, and we're just gonna go for it. Nope, it doesn't work. So
Oh boy.
close all. No big deal. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Shut it down.
Fuck it. Shut it down. Close. All right. That's fucking annoying. Here we are.
Okay.
Back in it.
Oh, hey, cool.
We got a refugee in the chat.
Hey, yo.
Refugee. All right, so yeah, as you guys turn the corner, well, I guess Lyra, you're the only one that actually sees that. Everybody else doesn't. They don't-
Now,
they don't got
did we
special
actually
eyes.
did we actually recoup any loot from the bandit?
I don't think we got that far. We just walked in the room, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So at this point, do we look over and see like Snick disappear into like her gem?
So yeah, so what happened?
Okay.
So
Her tail goes into her ass and like she turns inside out and
she turns
it
into
disappears.
what's it, Ouroboros? It just
Yeah,
like-
yeah. And just it shrinks and disappears.
So yeah, so as you guys walk in, anybody, well, I won't give it that far, but as it starts to come in, the whole point of the ghost gems are sometimes, since you don't fully dream, your emotions can sometimes just be too much, and you're just forced in on yourself. And
Man, tell me about it.
yeah, yeah. So it's almost like a forced hibernation. So as Snick comes into the room with everything that's been on her mind, you see her ghost gem, which is in her case an earring, just kind of start to glow really bright, and with a quick flash, she just kind of sucks into the gem, and the gem lightly plinks to the ground.
Oh,
Yeah, Theodore was like kind of pointing you guys around, like explaining where the battle happened. Yes, and we were attacked over here, and then what? Nick just poops and drops his little crystal.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, you just see you hear like a small like.
And
Dear God.
now what?
There are more.
Have some of us seen this? Have some of us seen this before?
Yeah, so the locals, you guys, like, you just know, like, it's either you're just so emotionally overdone that your body forces you into it, because for whatever reason, the curse of when the gems came around, and you can't fully dream, it's like a safety before you go insane.
Well, that's. Well, she's been
Yikes.
through a lot. So he
She
reaches
is
down and
definitely
he picks her up and he
she is
puts
definitely dealing with some stuff right now.
her in the pouch.
Theodore draws a dagger and readies himself, and I would like to just like peer around, look for the wizard that is hunting us.
Yeah.
Theodore, put your knife away.
Could be anywhere.
Who?
Ooh.
Don't you see her disappear?
Yeah, she disappeared into her crystal. She's safe. There's no reason to
Again,
Safety
worry.
feature.
yeah. This is a common occurrence. It happens.
It can happen. It's never happened to me, but
It might happen to you if you don't collect your dreams.
What is happening? What?
that's
she-
a particularly traumatic experience, and
she-
sometimes it becomes
it-
overwhelming, and you just get pulled into your little ghost gem.
And she's
Safe.
dead
space.
now. I mean,
No, she's safe.
No, she said it usually happens when you ever been I don't know, working on schoolwork and you hit some sort of mental wall and you can't get past it, so you get stressed out.
never.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I guess we'll just keep moving on. I don't know what other metaphor I could do here right now.
Oh, she is inside of. I think I want to pick up the crystal. Or did Travis already pick it up?
Yeah,
Mm.
Travis
He
put it
did.
in.
Okay. So he's gonna go over to Travis and just kind of like peer into the. So is she in there?
Yeah. She's,
Yeah.
Can I see her in there?
Yeah. So if do you present it?
Uh,
I'm not gonna
he's,
grab it.
He's curious enough, so he's like, okay, well, pulls it out, and he's like, there you go.
Yeah.
He'll
How tall is Travis?
between 3 and 4 feet tall.
Okay. So Theo's gonna have to get down on one knee. It's like to try to like look up at an angle to get light through the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so you look in and almost just you could see Snick just sit there, like just picture the most comfortable sleeping position you can imagine, and you see Snick just kind of floating along like a pillowy little.
Like an embryo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tap it.
Whoa.
I mean, don't do
Shake
that. Don't disturb her. She's got stuff to work through.
I see. My apologies. Oh, sorry, Snick. He kind of like,
Not really sure she could hear you, but okay.
how long does it last?
Oh, she'll be back in about 7 days.
Give or take. It depends on how long it takes you to work through your shit.
See,
Probably less. It was pretty traumatic, though, what she went through. So,
well then, I suppose it happened over here. And he points to where Lyra had done the dude through.
Look,
Carmichael's still sweeping up that dust, right?
yeah, he sweeps it up into a pile, and the pile just kind of, his arm will go, and like the pile gets fucked up, so he like repositions and tries to sweep it back up, shit like that.
Here, Carmichael, let me help you with that.
Oh, okay.
he's spastic.
God, you got to maybe you just got to train more, Carmichael. This could just be a problem with your, I don't know, klutzy. Train more.
I know. I got noodly arms. My mom always told me.
Lift some books.
You don't want me to do that.
Lift some bricks.
You don't want me to do that either.
I mean, in your own time, like things that aren't really going to break from dropping, but lift them repeatedly until you don't have noodly arms.
Okay.
So is there a body or no?
It's just ash. Yeah,
It's just ass, right?
yeah,
Possessions
clothes or anything?
possessions were left behind or no?
yeah, like clothing, like basically everything that he was wearing, like that. It literally just like looks like full Obi-Wan Kenobi, like whatever was there. He just
Okay.
So yeah, Travis will lean down and he's like rummaging through the clothing, patting it down.
Yezin's going to check for like the ash and like, I don't know, like investigate it, see if he like notices anything about it. And does the cocaine thing, just like one finger on the
Rub it
gums,
a
like,
little bit. Yeah, definitely demon.
Yeah. The bump to your gums is a little spicy. I'll give you that. The ash is a little spicy.
He's rubbing hot
delicious.
embers on his fucking gums.
Nervous of the figure that Lyra saw, she's gonna kind of go over to Carmichael and take like the dustpan and the duster from his hands and be like, I got this.
Yeah.
You just go Thanks anyway, Carmichael.
He goes to hand it to you and accidentally drops it at your feet. Just, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, be careful, you all. That thing was clearly more powerful than a man.
But not as powerful as a woman.
I suppose not.
I guess more powerful than you, maybe.
But
Well,
we're
I
not
still-
sh- we're not
I
sure
still
he's a
live.
man.
There's like wiping the blood and ash off her scimitar.
Nimbletooth finds you find a handful of coin, like 3 or 4 silver, enough to like get you some like you'd assume the guy meals for the afternoon, even though you didn't see him. So, but yeah, a couple, something to eat, and you find a small little burnt up piece of parchment that has Atticus's name on it.
Oh. Yeah, this is useless.
Oh, they're like,
Eh? And he takes the coins and he's like, "Well, you killed him, so here you go." And he gives her 3 of the 4.
you can hold on to that, and she'll just open up the paper. She's like, I want to see what this is.
Yes, Theodore's right over her shoulder.
I'll keep the silver then. That's fine.
It's a small piece of weathered parchment. It's got like a moldy stain on one side and ash burn, like a embered burns on the bottom, but you could see written in ash, it says Atticus Plinth.
I guess what?
Plinth, his last name, Plynth.
I thought you stumbled through the word because it was smeared.
Oh. What is this? Is this like a hit?
Was he here to kill Atticus and you guys accidentally ran into him first?
What was he supposed to meet with this?
Where were you guys when you got attacked?
Look around. Just,
What,
I'll
was it
try
right
it.
here? Okay.
it was this room, but there was much movement. Began over here. We backed against that wall.
What?
Teleported him there. He shot him there. He gained on me here, and then Lyra stabbed him fatally here. Like Theo retraces the entire.
I see. Like you're doing like the Boondock Saint things with Willem Dafoe, where he's just there was a firefight. That's what I see. In
I
my head.
want to check around the room for anything else suspicious or anything.
Nothing too much. I mean,
Nothing.
It's pretty mundane. Everything's kind of just like dusty, even with all the lack of volume of visitors that gets through this part.
You see some books that make you nervous.
All books make me nervous.
They're really thick. There's a few that stand out to you.
You like look over and you get the really big sweaty anime tear, like right on your sweat drop. The cloak feels a little strange though when you're going through it. It doesn't feel normal, Nimbletooth. Like it feels like a cloak, but it feels like a cloak plus. It just feels different. Like
It's a little
Shakes it off, shakes the ash off of it. How big is it? He was human, right? This dude, he was the
yeah, it's
human.
something along those lines with humanish size, 5'8"
He'll
That is the standard. I'll have you all know.
I got myself a new blanket, and he puts it over himself.
I
When
would be careful
Looks warm.
with that.
So what kind of spell did you cast that turned this man to ash?
Scimitar. And he
That must be one hell of a scimitar.
Scimitar spell, eh?
Lyra, Yezin, and Theodore, roll just like a quick perception check.
Quick perception. Don't worry, I'll take forever to do it.
That's all right.
I was like, oh, quick, let me open my character sheet.
Yeah, going real slow.
Just that's fine. We'll just monologue. talk about things and
Oh,
stuff.
fuck.
We're not seeing anything.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
14, 10, and 10.
Oh, I thought you meant you can't see Foundry. God damn it.
Oh.
14, 10, and 10. Actually, it wasn't really too hard to find. You notice when Nimbletooth put the cloak over, it's almost like a shadow is cast on him a little bit. You can still see who it is, but I don't want to say it obscured him, but it just made him a little bit more not noticeable, which is almost like the same kind of look you got when you were trying to see the guy and you couldn't really get a good look at his face and you're trying to see what he was like.
Ah, Travis, where'd you go?
Right here.
Ah. Every time.
Don't be so nonchalant.
Yeah.
You're making me nervous.
And he walks over to everybody. What's the big deal? Now, did the cloak change at all?
No, it's still.
You're still ugly.
It's still. Well, I mean, yeah, but is it still human sized? So I'm dragging this fucking thing as I'm walking along.
Yeah. It's just kind of
like a little king.
like a little kid playing dress up.
I don't
Carmichael?
like that cloak. I don't.
Carmichael, pick up my train.
Okay.
You're going to get choked out, bro.
Yeah, he's just holding it like all clumped up together in one end, so you just kind of look like instead of it being nice and billowy, he's just holding it real taut, so you're kind of like a
Oh my God.
clothesline.
Carmichael, don't do that.
He's gonna start pulling you.
He just said he's hold it up. He didn't want to get dirty, I thought.
Carmichael, we talked about this.
He just drops it. I gotta go check on the oatmeal, and he just kind of bustles away.
I'm surprised that it hasn't all ended up on the floor yet.
I heard that.
It will. It will.
You have Carmichael hold that up for you, and it's somehow gonna get dirtier than if you just drag it across the floor.
Well, just seems like an extra thick cloak. I'm not really sure I need this, but I'll hang on to it.
Get a belt so you can tie it up. And just...
Maybe we could go to the spider. Maybe he could shorten it for me. He can adjust it. He can do it.
Or they got belts at Jinko.
Yeah.
We can have a whole other shopping montage again.
Yeah, but
I'm not going back to Jinko. They've lost my business.
they only have black and brown
Black
leather
and brown,
items,
yeah.
so.
What color is the cloak?
Is it blood? Please tell me.
It's black.
It's black
Yeah.
and brown.
Yeah.
It's brown. It's
It's-
black and brown.
I guess a
What
little
was it?
brown from the.
Looks like you got it at Jenko.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's a darker color, so we could say it's black or brown.
It's brown.
Okay.
Got it.
Brown. It's a taupe.
Lyra is kind of walking up. She's gonna pick up like the train of it and be like, "We could shorten this. I like this though. I think it'll help with your." And she kind of nonchalantly goes, "Disguises, you know."
Oh, why did it seem to do anything for me?
It's kind of
Makes it slightly blurry in my eyes.
Yes, something is strange. I don't like that cloak.
Yeah. It's weird.
I don't like it on you. No, I.
Well, if you don't like it, then it's a keeper.
All right, we should. Well, I guess there's nothing we could do about this body. I guess we go find Atticus and be like, "Hey, somebody's trying to kill you."
Yes, may I see that, Lyra? He's gonna reach for the note.
Oh yeah. It just
Yes.
says Atticus.
Yes, to the untrained eyes. To the untrained eye, dear. Yes, boss. He's gonna hold it up to the light, and he's going to cast detect magic and look for any kind of illusory script or hidden message in the note.
Yeah, nothing really aside from the normal things you're used to within the group that are detectable. The only new things that you see is a very, very, very faint thing around Nimbletooth's aura, and yeah, nothing on the paper.
Oh yes, Mr. Mundane. You though, You've changed. And he looks to Nimbletooth. And Theodore's going to kind of inspect you a little too closely, almost like a doctor from 12 Monkeys. You know what I mean?
He's like, let me bring up the magnifier.
Yeah, exactly. I wish that came through, damn it.
Me too. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it didn't show up.
Yeah. Blurred out.
No. But yeah, just I was gonna kind of go over Nimbletooth a little bit. Yes. Something. Yes. Something.
Yeah, it seems to be as you get closer, it kind of hones in, and it kind of seems to be that cloak has a little, very, very minor thing on it.
Hey, does the cloak have a hood?
Yep.
Okay.
This cloak is magical.
Perfect.
It may be cursed.
Even better.
Suppose we'll see. All right, yes, we should find Master Atticus. He nods to Yezin. But that's what we were looking for when we came here.
Oh, fair enough. Let's
Out and about.
Yes, Miss Katani said he's in town for some time, and
okay, if he's out and about, well, we got some stuff to deal with back at the orphanage real quick that we need people with the big brains to look at.
At the orphanage?
the orphanage.
Yes.
Aren't the biggest brains here? He's like pointing at these two nerds.
Yeah, that's why we came. We came here to get them, to take them back to the basement.
Oh,
Whoa. What? There's no. Why? What are you talking about, Jason?
So there was like a secret room in the basement of the orphanage. We probably shouldn't talk about this out in public.
Yes, you're right. Say no more.
who's around? The Ash?
We don't know. It could be anyone.
There are spies and
All the
assassins
guests at the
everywhere.
museum, just like watching us.
Just some monk. Like, what the fuck?
All right, but can I go back to my room for a second? I kind of need to bandage these up a little bit, and you just see like Lyra's just like visibly bleeding.
Oh,
Oh,
She's like burnt.
yeah. Theodore's robes are just soaked in blood.
I mean, yeah, we can. I suppose we can go back and take care of those first.
yeah, you know. We'll give you a little time. Sure.
Does everybody leave?
Yeah, we walk out with her. Them.
So so as you guys turn the hallway and go down the hall, there's a little visual cutscene as it fades back to that room where the window was way up high. You kind of see like two little, very diminutive looking bony hands with long black fingernails kind of peek in through, like hold onto the bars, and like a face peek in through the window through the bars, and just very like drawn out. Think of almost like if a mosquito had muscles but had like a humanoid face, like this little impish looking thing kind of flutters down to the pile of clothes that were left there in the ash and just starts like soaking them up and giggling and flies off.
Theodore saw this?
No, this is like because everybody had
It's
left.
like as we walked out of the room,
Oh,
it,
okay.
like,
It
Yeah.
happened without us. I was
it
Yeah.
like,
like panned to the window,
Yeah,
Theodore
yeah.
fucking would be ringing the bell.
And you hear like the little music.
Yeah.
Little mosquito violin.
It was
Okay,
just
so a mosquito came along and took the
Mosquito.
yeah. Yeah, it's like a very impish looking thing with drawn out features. Just kind of soaked up inhaled all that ash.
What's the Gremlin song playing?
Oh, but left the clothing, so the clothing got left behind.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
all
we
there.
cleaned it all up.
No, I mean I took the cloak. The clothing's still there.
Yeah.
I left the dustpan there with the ash in it. I just wanted Carmichael to stop.
Yeah. It's getting real dusty in there.
This guy showed up, ate all that ash, and now he's leaving.
Yep.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, so you just kind of make your way to your room. You want to just you're just going to be bandaging up there, right, and kind of healing.
Yeah, I just want to heal up. Heal up.
About how
How
long?
many spells I got left? So let me share.
She took care of herself. I mean, you instead of taking care of herself.
I mean, could we short rest?
You
Honestly.
could. You also you kind of get a feeling. So when you're inside the compound of the museum and you let at least an hour go by, every hour that goes by, you regain 1 hit point. There's a very small. I don't want to. Maybe not small, but a moderate. Inside within the boundaries, and as long as you're not exerting yourself or doing anything like that, it's almost like a welcoming like calm. So it's as the people
Okay.
walk through the museum, they feel cozy and
A
happy.
soothing balm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Come back for me in 9 hours.
What?
Yeah. So everybody who has
I need like
damage,
18.
you get 1 back
Cool.
right now. But
I'll take that one. I'm gonna if we can short rest.
sure.
Theodore is going to just kind of like lick his wounds and investigate his wounds because he's never been that wounded and then healed. So
Yeah.
what the fuck did that leave behind?
What the
Yeah.
actual fuck?
Are there scabs that are just falling off? I don't know. How does that work?
It's a
Yeah.
scar. It would just leave a scar, I guess.
Yeah. So Theo's gonna be.
Oh, my perfect skin.
Yes, my perfect body.
My perfect alabaster skin. If you're inspecting, you kind of see. So the magic is even just from being inside the museum, like I was saying. So where did you get hit? I don't remember where you got hit. Or you just
Got
had
hit in the chest or the shoulder, or
yeah, somewhere
it was
some,
a torso somewhere. I forget.
something you could look at. So as you peel your robes back, it's it almost looks like think of like a golden vine, but without the leaves. So it almost looks like it looks like almost piano wire, like very translucent golden piano wires, like slowly sewing you up, but without the wire there. So you could see like
Gotcha.
bits and bauble, like glittery bits as your wounds start to slowly
Like
close.
celestial vines almost.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Host.
Yeah,
What
so
is
if
this place?
whoever wants to short rest, you guys can click the short rest in your character sheet, which should be. Wait, let me unpause.
How dare you? We got to go to the orphanage.
Back to the orphanage.
What is wrong with you? We're going to the basement. You don't even have to deal with the kids. Though Snick's not here, we could probably rummage through her room.
Yeah, she is in the pouch. She wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, she's dealing with her own shit, and we'll deal with the rest of her shit.
She did lock it up pretty tight, though. So, we'll take a look. We'll see what we can see.
Maybe, oh shit, Jamora. Yeah, Jamora has access to her room. I'm starting to forget all of her names that I guess she has. Which are like
Gertrude.
two, Jamora and
Gertrude.
yeah, that one. There we go. Let's see which form she's back to.
Wait.
Yeah, let's see.
You told me we're going to see some secrets.
Let's just go back to the orphanage and we'll do some stuff.
Yeah, we want you guys to use your big brains to
Yes.
discern some stuff in the basement.
Our services are needed, Lyra.
So,
We
how
got
far
our.
is the orphanage?
It's just a few minutes down the road.
You've been to the orphanage before. What? I don't know what the issue is here.
Apparently, their big brains can't hold directions, or it's only so much room in there.
All right, yes, it's just gonna start.
Oh, where we
moving
got the
now.
cookie.
Yeah, where
okay.
Snick lives.
Oh yeah. Lyra
So-
still has that cookie in her pocket. She has not eaten it.
So
She did not trust it.
There's more cookies.
There's more cookies, and in fact, fun fact, that cookie was named after Snick.
or Snick was named after the cookie.
Like Snickerdoodle?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. We found a ribbon that had Snickerdoodle's full name on it.
Oh.
So yeah, we don't know.
So let's go. All right, we're going now.
Yeah,
Okay.
enough,
Okay.
enough
Okay.
talking. Enough
Okay.
talking. Enough
Okay.
It's
talking.
okay.
She's like,
You don't
being
know what
dragged
came
out of her
first,
room,
the
just, like,
cookie
with her
or the-
bandages. Okay.
We
Okay.
don't know.
What came first, the cookie or the mouse?
We don't know.
They don't want to hear you.
Well, I can't hear anything weird.
God damn it! How about now? I think I might have accidentally muted it with my fucking keyboard.
So
Nice.
this whole time we haven't been heard. That's great.
Oh, there, yeah. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh my god.
All right, whatever.
Oh.
Hey guys, it was great. was a good time.
It'll be on the YouTube. That's it recorded to YouTube. So, what a stupid idiot.
We're like 0 for 4 this week already.
Yeah, dude, it's just been a week. It is what it is. But oh, fuck my life. Anyway, yeah, catch it
whole
on
time.
YouTube for the first half of the fucking me talking. Anyway, yeah, so you guys are going over to the players are heard. Was a cutscene. Oh, okay, cool. So at least it was just the cutscene. Okay, cool. Anyway,
Yeah,
Not
that
too-
was the last time you talked. That's
Yeah.
fine.
not
Yeah.
too bad. Not too bad.
We tried to say we couldn't take a short rest. We did anyway.
Yeah. He said, "Get fucked, dungeon boy."
This is fucking mutiny.
Yes,
That's why he got muted. He's gonna get a ban for saying.
Yeah, right?
saying
Keep
no
it up,
short
Dan.
rest.
Keep it up.
Theo muted me. He said, "No short rest. Watch this."
You know? You got one
Um,
strike left, buddy.
Delete game.
Oh, fuck my life. Yeah. So, over to the orphanage. It's the door's always open there. You get to the front door, and yeah, it's not locked.
All right, we go in. We go directly to the basement.
Aw, we're going past a room?
We could do the room afterward. You and I can come back to the room. We need them to go down and I don't know, look at some
All right.
arcane
Answers.
shit.
Answers first.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, yes, go. Oh.
You get to the you get downstairs. You
Oh,
do
and-
real.
And
Wait-
realize
wait a
Snick
minute.
has the key on her.
God damn it!
Oh fuck!
The son of a bitch.
Snick, in fact, does have the key.
Well,
Good idea, guys.
Right. Well,
you said that out loud, Snick has the key?
yeah.
yeah. As
Well,
soon
we
as
get
I-
to the.
As soon as I
and
see
this
the
is-
lock and it's
yeah.
closed, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, yeah. And then all we have to do is
Yeah.
Snick has the key.
Yeah.
Well, he gestures to Nibbletooth. You have Snick, right?
I do. You. What do you want me? Do you stick her and her crystal into the keyhole? Doesn't work like that.
Well, you can try.
I'm not gonna try that. Or am I? He reaches in and he pulls out the little crystal and he's just like,
Yes, do it. Do it.
Let's have anybody in chat roll a exclamation D20.
You're gonna break her. Are these ghost gems?
yeah, it's a
Fragile?
ghost crystal, yeah. Oh,
Traditionally, not really. It's actually so when someone let's see, Calf rolled a 17. Okay, so ghost gems traditionally, when the ghost gem breaks, the person is either dead or dies. So
Don't sneeze. Do not sneeze.
if the person's in there and the ghost gem breaks, they end up dead or
just in general, if your ghost gem breaks, but they're relatively indestructible. But
Okay.
when someone
Like white
dies, yeah. But when someone dies, their ghost gem either shatters or cracks or breaks, and
okay.
That's-
But
yeah.
if they're outside of their gem and they die, their gem also breaks up.
yeah, it's just like a part of them. So it's almost like a symbology of them dying.
Right.
But yeah, so as you go and put the gem towards it, it almost starts to unlock as you get near it. So it's easy to assume that maybe Snick is the key.
Snick is the key.
Theodore
It's
is
been
just
the whole
watching
time.
this.
Oh, well, that was a good idea, Theo.
It's magic, boy.
This is why we bring the big brains. There, if I could say it.
He fucking puts a little twist in his hat and he goes through that fucking that membrane.
Oh, yeah. You
roll for traps.
But you gotta go. But Theo, when you go, you gotta go really fast. You gotta.
He's already in. He's like you started to give advice and he was already his ears had already passed the threshold.
Oh, you think so?
yeah. So same thing. You hit that like sticky kind of feeling just right through, and then to the other side. Yeah, same thing. It's in there. The
I forgot to warn him about the spider.
you see
Oh, you gotta go.
a
yes, and goes through real quick.
a fucking massive fuck all spider up in the top corner there.
Theodore just fucking if he see it, does he see it? It's not hidden.
Yeah, it's not hidden. I mean, if you want to roll perception, you totally can. Or
Well, because he's
Didn't
not
you guys,
expecting
give
it.
it something before you left, or I forget.
yeah, it was
Did you
kind
feed
of
it?
We gave it
Yeah.
a piece of meat.
Piece of wizard
gave it
meat.
some meat.
So it's just eating human flesh.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Oh, he sees it.
Yeah.
He hears it. He just hears the gnawing.
yeah. So you just kind of see it over in the corner doing its thing, and like it's like it sees you, but it assumes it does. You could just tell it doesn't like immediately jump to its feet and like go at you.
Mhm.
It's just kind of sitting there and like maybe kind of scoots a little towards the wall and keeps eating. And then Yezin
It
comes
does
through.
not see you as a threat.
Yeah, then Yezin comes through.
As
I
Yezin
forgot
comes through,
I
Theodore's
forgot to tell you
backing
about the
into you.
spider. No, wait. Spider's a friend.
Yeah. I mean, they make clothes for us. For all we know, this is somebody's ex. We don't know.
It could be. We don't
wild
know.
folk. Yes,
Yes, exactly.
a friend of Frank's.
Yeah.
But Jerry.
Could be,
it was.
could
Jerry
be.
were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frank, Jerry.
It could be a friend of Frank. We don't know who Frank's friends are.
Fishhead Frank.
Brings
I mean,
friends.
Yeah.
Yes,
we know that spiders love fish heads.
Yes, forgive me for being rude. Good day to you, sir. And he tips his hat to the spider.
It's a miss.
Oh, madam. Yes. Yes, good day to you, madam.
You don't see the enormous egg cocoon underneath it?
I don't know how these things work. I don't know.
You don't
so-
know how a spider works?
Not
So-
these large speaking
thought-
spiders.
I thought you were studious.
Yeah, you don't know.
I thought you
about,
knew things. I thought you had a big brain, but you don't.
I'm learning.
Also, look around. There's a lot of like weird tech stuff.
Yes. Oh. Well, I mean, we came out of the green one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Green portal?
the green one's
Yeah.
the only one that's intact. Yep.
Ah, yes.
Nimbletooth makes it over to the.
And only Snick can pass through this one, you say?
The green one, we
Yes.
just passed through it.
Well, with her presence.
Well,
I
she had a
mean-
key. Well, no, the key unlocked the gate in front of that membrane thing.
Well, yes, that's magical threshold. It's magical. The key is more of a metaphor, really. It could have been anything.
No, it was a real key. I could tell you that.
Yes.
But we
okay.
got in without.
Okay, yes, enough
now
of that.
All right, Snick is the key. We know. We get it.
Yes, we're here. We're here. There are 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. Then they destroyed. What is? And then he,
Yeah, we got some information that you probably also want to know.
yes.
This was like a secret base for the Brass Drake.
Yes.
That group, and it turns out actually it hit the button, boy. Hit the button, Travis. Yeah, there you go.
And he like hits the C, the first C.
Yes. So,
Oh, on the organ, right?
yes. You see the spiel it goes through, and the mist makes into like a still frame.
Yep. Theodore fucking hurries over there. Oh yes, yes.
Oh, there's a piano in here.
Yes.
It's an
Please.
organ.
But it's hiding secrets.
I knew
it looks like.
Really.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
well, it turns out, hit the next one. It turns out part of the Brass Drake, Galen Drench was a member of this secret society.
Yes, Lyra's friend. Yes.
Lyra shivers when she hears Galen Drench.
I don't think there was any friendship there.
I know Snick most certainly does not like this. Alien Drench.
Yeah, well, we also found out that Snick's parents were both part of this, and hit the next one. What was the next one? I don't remember.
So he goes to the next octave. Did you guys see that one? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, because it changes.
Boop. Same thing. It says the name, shows the group of people, shows everybody kind of like patting the mice folk on the back, and the one's kind of like, like the typical anime, like rubbing his head like, hey, oops, and then the last one is the last one almost looks like it was taken on accident. It almost seems like they're in the middle of something, and somebody must have either backed into it, or however this is loaded into the machine.
Michael took it.
Michael took it. He's the leader of the brass string all along. It just seems like, so you just see kind of like, you see that giant, so if it's from where the perspective you're at, it'd be like it was taken from the organ, so you could see. So let me grab my little pointer. So the vision, there we go.
Oh, that's what you call it? Oh.
My little pointer. I call it Piglet. It's so small and pink.
My little pointer.
So it's like from here pointed this way, right around this area is where you see like one of the mouse folk. You can't really tell like genders or shapes or features or anything, handing off that loaf-sized shape to what you would assume is like the tabaxi that's kind of roughly modeled after Jamora. And then over the shoulder, you can kind of see this whole mechanism all together before it was exploded. And you can see all of the teleporters all intact and glowing. Yeah.
You believe these are Snick's parents, these two?
I guess they were called what Condor and Skylark or whatever.
Yep.
Galen Drench was Mallard because he
was one of these.
Yeah,
he was. Is this the tabaxi that they gave the child to?
No. So Galen Drench was just one of them. The tabaxi is Jamora, who is Gertrude. Was that her name?
She was not tabaxi. I met her yesterday.
Yeah,
she's under like a transformation spell.
Say no more. Yes.
It's quite impressive, actually.
God, it's easy to explain shit. I don't know what to explain when he already knows what I'm saying.
Well, it was quite impressive. Yeah, she has taken on the visage of a very old, decrepit woman that was a real person called Gertrude.
Which I still don't think they sent her to like an old folks home and erased her memory or something.
Yes, the old folks home. Yes, of course.
They sent her to the Hallian Reese Senior Living Center.
Yes,
in the Goldwind Expanse. Yep.
So she's living out her life, probably dead.
Yes, in the mines. Yes.
Yes, but now there is now Jamora has taken custody of the orphanage and its children, and they're training to become
super assassins,
devious spies. Yeah, so and assassins. Yeah,
secret society.
Yeah, I mean,
I like this. Now, have you tried playing these notes together in other orders, other notes?
I think we gleaned enough from what we needed. I mean, we could. I mean,
you mean
pretty
those
good.
Yes, you would think that. Yes, of course.
I mean, I could.
Play us a song.
Theodore's just going to investigate the organ, and clearly it's magical, right?
Yeah, it's pretty magical.
He's going to cast detect magic again in this room. What was that?
Emma, she's biting me.
Good girl.
The tabaxi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
little
tabaxi.
tabaxi over here.
You got two of them. They're out of control.
Just one is out of control.
Yes.
So
Greg's
I'll
cat.
give you. So the organ's obviously very clearly. It's almost it's a moderate a moderate amount of magic. The let's say there's a lot of magical remnants in here, almost like
Mhm.
the ghosts of magic, like almost like a
Yeah.
scent. You know what I mean? You got like the scent of magic, even though it's long
Yep.
gone. So I mean, pretty much everything. You got the bomb, the teleporters, the crafting table, the thing next to it. Like a lot of these things, even um, the crib has a lot of it on it. Like remnant faded magic. But even the spider actually is pretty magical too.
Even the crib is mad. Perhaps Snick has been infused.
You
That's
said
part
the
of,
crib is magical?
yes. May have been a protection spell to mask her from identity or scrying or such.
If you
Or
want to
two.
roll, arcane, you could try and glean a little more if you
Yes.
wanted to.
And I have heard of some less orthodox experiments to try to infuse your child with magic, perhaps. And then
Oh.
he's going
Oh,
to
really?
investigate.
Oh, I'd like to hear more about that. I
Yeah.
have no,
Yes.
I've never heard this before.
Yeah,
There
with
are
a
some-
14, you're spot on. It's like a anti-scrying type of block almost.
But no, this is more, masking magic, trying to keep her from being located.
I guess we're gonna have to stand in this little crib thing whenever we want to have conversations we don't want heard. Everybody in!
Why do I see Yesin putting a crib on his head and then talking? Everyone in the booth, in the booth.
Cone of silence.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Get in here.
And whenever somebody wants to speak, they have to raise their hand so they could put the hat on.
How big is it? Will it fit inside a Zveek?
I mean, it would stick out some, but I mean, theoretically, it would.
And
bassinet helmet.
Is Zveek still struggling to get through that membrane?
Yeah. I mean, if you did you want him to come with you this time?
Yes.
Yeah, he came through. He's like almost when Zveek comes through, it's almost like he's pulling at like stuff that's on him that's not actually there. Like you just see him like doing this and dropping things off, but he's not actually touching anything. He's like, "Ooh, it's a brother."
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Save that for personal time.
All right.
There's much magic in here.
Yeah, that's why I brought you. Keep studying.
Much
Keep
of it
studying, Magic
is
Man.
much of it is fit. Have you looked for levers or secret doors, traps?
No,
This is
we
a
totally
secret.
didn't do that at all. What's wrong with this guy?
Nimbletooth, that was supposed to be on you. You did that, right?
Of course I did. I
Oh,
checked
okay.
out most of
Yeah,
our
we
were
did
doing
that. Of
everything
course
in
we
here.
did that.
Hey,
Who do you
hey,
think we are?
And how do we? The fact that the organ showed us anything was my doing. My doing.
yes.
I thought
We're all very proud of you, Nimble. Yes, Travis. Yes. He just wanders off to go look at other things.
Yeah, so by the machine, like before, you could see there's a very clear detonation. All the stuff's thrown away from it. You could see where there used to be jars and things that you would assume had explosives and accelerants in them.
Actually, I'm going to look for little fragments of crystals because I'm thinking this might be a similar technology to Snick's Dragonling, or a little mechanical break.
Yeah, you could see those same like form factors for sure. Like it looks like some sort of power cell because her Drake has a visible power cell that if you look
The amethyst.
if you look through it closely,
Where,
Yes.
where is her Drake?
both of them just kind of in together
Okay.
with all her possessions. Yeah.
I totally forgot. Yezin's gonna like run out and like go, I don't know, raid the kitchen for like meat.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
there's random little things here and there.
Fried meats, air cured
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, like
I don't
exactly.
want cured. I want raw.
Actually, roll an investigation.
There has been a horrible flu going around.
I gotta feed my spider friend.
Meanwhile, Travis is over there like,
Oh my god.
here you go. Here's another piece of.
Yeah, and you toss it to the.
Actually, he's gonna like really try to like work it with this spider. Like, can I gain its confidence somehow, and maybe even like, not tame it, but just like get it to trust him in particular.
Yeah, I mean, so as you go over towards it, it starts to back up a little bit. It's not like defensive at this point, but it's definitely trying to create a little bit of space. What do you do?
He takes out he reaches into his pouch, and he holds it up, knows it could totally see it, and it's just like a little cube of meat, a little kebab, and he's just gonna mime like eating it, and then he's just gonna like hold it out, and he like holds it like in the palm of his hand, like just to see if it will take it like delicately, like how, you know, like trusting.
Roll an animal handling check.
Hell yeah. I'll do that. I rolled a 12.
12. Let's see. So the spider phases out. It's as you come up to it, you just see it go like shudder a little bit, and it blinks out.
Oh. And the egg cocoon is still there?
Yep.
Well,
Oops.
that's fine. It'll be back. And he just kind of walks away because he's like assuming like it's just somewhere else in the room, keeping an eye on its egg cocoon. Like, I'm gonna walk away non-threateningly.
Yeah, perfect. Pretty much
And
as
he
you
joins Theo.
as you do that and walked away non-threateningly, it kind of phases in. It was pretty much right behind where you were, and just kind of you see it just kind of and shudder back into, and then it
I'm gonna bite
slowly
you.
backs over.
And okay. And you know, he did see it phase back, and it's just like, okay, well, it didn't want the meat. And meanwhile, he sidles up to Theo, and he's just like, and he's gnawing on that piece of meat, like, how's it going?
Yes, most curious. You see, this bomb is very similar to Nick's little mechanical drake, Amethyst.
Emmy, yeah.
Yes. Strange though, she was not raised by her own parents or her own. I suppose Mora the Deboxy may have. Did she create this bomb? Is she the one who took? Yes, that's it. Jamora is the clever one. She is the one who created this bomb. She is the one who trained Snick in these ways. Yes, she must know more than she is letting on. Then he's gonna like quickly move on around the room because he knows he only has a few minutes of the casting.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna spend like a minute on each rune to see if he can, if there's any actual like magical runes that like still present themselves, even though the magic's like faint and dead.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to roll a Arcana, and up in the kitchen, 7. Yeah, you didn't critically fail, which is great. So you find a small chest, and it looks a little. It almost looks like a tiny little bit of fog is rolling out through the lid constantly.
Oh, nice. A frost box.
Yeah.
Cracks it open.
You like
One of
you
Snick's
look
frost
in.
bombs.
You look in, and there's this.
Ah!
There's a small little creature that yells, and like as you open up, whoa!
Excuse me.
Yeah,
The living.
you see a small like ice elemental just stick, like very 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 like lesser ice elemental stuck in the bottom.
Hey, what's up, bud? Gives him a high five.
He just kind of leaves you
You crush him.
leaves you hanging there.
With just like a finger, like, hey, I'm just grabbing some meat. You keep doing your thing.
He's trying to like crawl underneath the meat, like
You're a very tiny guy. I don't know where you came from, but you're cool.
chill out.
Yeah.
Everybody chill.
Yeah, he's just trying to like scooch under as much things and put him on top of him as he can, because usually they kind of sit in the bottom of the box, but he was just kind of he was just bored and out, and he got caught. And yeah, it's usually not against protocol, so he's got to be unseen.
Oh, okay. I just take the meat and close it, and like, all right, that guy's. How bad are these kids treating him? Or is he a kid?
Yeah,
Hey, are you being forced to do this?
1,000%.
No answer. No answer.
He just looks at you.
Yeah, it's very much like an ostrich at this point, where it's like it had come out from underneath the stuff and it can't get on fast enough, so it's just trying to get its head under there so you can't see him.
Make note. Have Zveek talk to him.
That's the new campaign. We're just going to ruin refrigeration in this whole world by releasing all the elementals.
It's my master plan.
Oh man,
Eco-terrorism.
hell yeah. But yeah, so you get some. I guess it's like freeze dried. It's pretty cold in
Okay.
there.
I run back to the basement, go back inside,
Yeah,
walk over to the spider and just like toss it down.
yeah. Just there's a right in front of it. Just roll animal handling, just cause.
Yeah.
Show me a 1.
Please don't.
See, we got 20.
Oh,
Hey, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah,
That
so,
spider sucks my toes.
Oh.
yeah, you could kind of see it like almost recognize you as you come in a little bit, and it starts chittering a little, and as you throw the thing on the ground, it like pulls it over to itself. It waits for you to kind of step back, and then it approaches and pulls it back. Yeah, and so back to Theo with the 24. Yeah, so these are very clearly the same kind of rune. They're all teleportation. Each one seems to be locked to a specific caster. And you either have to. So with a 24, this specific type of magic is so it's specific to the person, and you have to know where the other end of it is to come through.
Okay.
So it's
Gotcha.
very much just kind of like what you would assume a secret society would have. Like, you can't just walk through any one of these randomly. You have to know
They're
where the
not
other
intentional.
Yeah, you
Yep.
have to know where the other one is for it to actually work. So you can't just blip blop into someone's house.
Fascinating. These are not ordinary teleportation circles. Yeah. Tied to not only persona, but intent. Ah. Really, there's much magic in this world. And he's gonna spend like the last minute of his casting. He's go over to that piano and just hit a bunch of keys and just try to see if there's any other pattern besides those C notes.
Yeah, you actually roll in an intelligence check.
Initiative. Ability check.
Yeah, we could, and we'll even say you could add your proficiency to this because you're so proficient in this kind of puzzles and figuring things out through the arcane.
That would be what, 22? We got
yeah.
a 21. That's our PB's 2 now, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not positive, but yeah, somewhere in there. That's 22, 21, something like that. Yeah, so you actually start to assign the symbols from your enigmas to each one of these keys and start to figure out kind of a like a crossover point of where the arcane kind of meets this quirky musical deal. So you can start putting things together pretty quick.
Ah, yes, the 9th key in the octave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see it.
Root fifth. Yes.
Yes.
So you actually start, and even you don't have any sort of previous performance or any sort of musical things, right?
I don't think so. No.
Musical backgrounds,
No
yeah.
formal training.
So you actually start to big brain your way through this and start playing a fairly whimsical, catchy tune. It's kind of like on the borderline of like like a jig or a reel on the piano.
Like Mozart's "Lick Me Ours."
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. So you got a bop going. Yeah, you start playing it, and then some more. The smoke starts billowing out, but instead of like one, hitting one note and it turns into this whole thing, it starts to form into this like bigger picture, and you start to see everybody starts to get a little bit more concise in these visions and these symbols. So you can pretty clearly see in the second picture, the that like bear that had the mice on the shoulders, you could very clearly see the bear's face now.
But can we say that anyone else could? Because the way I imagine it is Theo is so fucking just trying to calculate.
Oh no, for sure.
He's just staring at the keyboard and he's like, "Tell me what's happening."
Yeah, no, for sure.
Someone tell me what's happening.
So it's like it's just kind of doing its thing, and whoever wants to look is seeing this. Yeah, you're just so in the zone.
Yeah.
You're having a moment.
I can't look away. I haven't blinked. His eyes are tearing. He's trying to
It burns.
Yeah.
If we're depending on where we're standing in the room, does it matter, or it's kind of like you just see it from the reverse? Like if he turned, he would see it from this way, but I see it from the back. So
yeah, he would almost see it from the reverse. You guys see it straight because it's almost like you play the thing for other people to see.
Okay.
So now that he's playing it like this, you could see that it's like a complete picture. You play this song that goes along with this show instead of just doing one note and seeing one, essentially frame of it. If you piece it all together and do this song, it almost is like a movie. Everything's moving around and doing its thing. It's a moving
picture, yeah.
Yep, and it's to the music. So, but yeah, you can see everybody's real happy. You could very clearly see that face of that bear guy, the bear wild folk. You can see now in that third part of that vision where everybody's moving and you see the mice folk and they're like, they have the baby and they give it a big hug and they give it to who's very clearly Jamora. You could see as Jamora runs over towards the green teleporter, the yellow teleporter starts to hum and buzz, and Galen Drench's persona walks through, and then the one mouse, you can't really tell which one it is, runs over and starts to activate the bomb, and it just starts glowing real bright, and that's the end of it. Yeah, it's much more. It's much more of a concise story now.
Well, we gleaned nothing from your nonsensical pushings of those keys over there, Theo.
What did you see? As he's like rubbing his hands, it's all cramped up. He can't play piano. Sure.
Yes, it was awful to hear too. It was an assault on my ears.
Yes, well, I'm no pianist.
Set the bombs off themselves?
Well, apparently.
But they sabotaged their own.
I think they were sacrificing themselves and trying to get Galen Drench to be taken out as well, but apparently it failed.
Clearly, he survived.
How do you know?
Because Snick used to work for Galen Drench not long ago.
Yes, more recently than this, I suppose. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
There is much dust in here.
But they're if they were all in here, where are the rest of the bodies?
Well, that puddle over there, and that puddle over there, and that one over there.
Theodore's just looking at the spider.
Okay, you know what? Stupid question. Yeah, I got it.
With them describing to you what you saw and your previous roll on that bomb, you assume that bomb has less to do with physical damages and more of like an arcane EMP.
So if they were trying to kill Galen Drench, why don't they just, like, I don't know, stab him in the face?
Well, did you see the explosion in the images?
Well, we saw the start of it.
Yeah, we saw the bomb, like,
Yes.
you know, start
Yes.
to go, and then it was gone, and then
Yes,
we got nothing else.
This device could not capture. Yes. No, and he runs over and starts like get down his hands and knees and starts rummaging through this pile, looking for like traces of actual explosive, like any signs of melting or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's all, it just looks like kinetic, so it just kind of looks like things blew apart. It doesn't really look like a lot of the damage to the machine almost looks like it's when something spins too fast and it kind of just separates itself,
Yeah.
as opposed to like here was, you know, the blast.
Yep.
So it almost just seems like an overload of some kind.
Yes. This is no bomb. They did not die here. Well, perhaps they killed each other, but this bomb is magical in nature.
But
That's-
how do you explain?
Yeah, you can use magic to kill people. Yeah, that's...
Yes, but I believe this may have been designed specifically to destroy magic.
Oh,
That's why
so
it destroyed these runes, and that's why that
and the
piano
portals. Right.
could not maintain a record of the event.
Well,
It stopped that moment, did it not?
Right, but it didn't destroy the piano or the organ. It's an organ.
It is far. It's on the other side of the room, and it's the size of the object.
So is that couch and those cribs?
So I guess when Snick is back, like our option being, if we want any more information on this, we're gonna have to find Galen Drench,
Yes.
that greasy
Drench.
tabaxi.
Did you see if one of these portals were his?
Well, the
He came
old
through the
one.
yellow one.
Oh, yes. Theodore is going to like wander over there, being a bit cautious of the spiders. Oh, yes. Pardon me, ma'am.
You
The
just hear it
spider's busy
chittering.
eating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it's
And-
eating.
And he's just going to do his best, like even though it's like kind of shattered and busted up, to draw the runes and sigils associated with this this teleportation circle.
Yeah,
Just so he has a log of it.
Yeah, for sure. And just how your brain works too, you can remember that kind of stuff for sure.
Cool.
Takes you a little bit of doing, and you know you have to assume at some pieces, but it's fairly doable for sure.
We'll look for these sigils elsewhere. Perhaps they will be a clue to his whereabouts, should he still be alive.
You actually start to remember you've seen a few of these symbols before. Maybe not in this combination, but a few of them are familiar.
Mhm.
You've actually
This-
assembled them on your enigmas to make certain things.
Yes, it is. He starts to like kind of mumble a little bit, and then he just pulls out his enigmas and begins to ignore you guys. He's just gonna stand there and play with his
Here we
fucking
go
phone.
with this again.
What else is new?
And just mumble to himself as he
So-
plays with his Rubik's Cube.
So we did get more information out of this, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think our next step is, I guess we need more information on what were they, I don't remember the name of Galen Drench's current group.
The Ruby Serpents.
Ruby Serpents. There we go.
The Lyra, you also do notice now that Teddy has drawn attention to a lot of these symbols that you recognize a lot of like divine symbols as well, just kind of mixed in stuff that you're used to.
It's over Teddy's shoulder. At those symbols, what symbols does she recognize, or any like anything really stand out to her?
Yeah, just a lot of nothing really in particular, but it just seems now that he pointed it out, it just seems a lot more familiar from what you, because before it was just kind of like gibberish, but once Teddy starts to like piece things together, and he's gonna, try and essentially take like a mind picture with it. You start seeing like a little bit of like, you'll see arcane things that don't make sense. Like, oh, I know that one. That's part of this kind of spell, and then more arcane nonsense. And oh, I know this one too.
Looks like it is starting to come together. Just gonna eye that Rubik's Cube.
What do you think?
I don't know what importance they have here, but it's not just gibberish.
Anything having to do with the third moon?
Not particularly.
I don't think I. Not really.
Hmm.
I wish. Be much cooler.
Yeah, so as you're finger fucking that enigmas just aggressively, you have made a couple breakthroughs and like so a couple new combinations for sure.
Yes. And that's all you hear from Teddy, just facing the wall, just
Grunting.
He's letting off like some soft moans and grunts.
yeah, exactly.
What the hell is going on over
The
there?
fucking spider's getting concerned. You can see it's just uneasy in the corner. But yeah, you could pick another one of those abilities there that you could unlock.
Okay. 1 second.
Everybody keeps getting to use their cool items and shit. Wait until we go to a construction site. I got a jackhammer.
Over 3 bitches.
It's over for you hoes.
It's over for everything. You want me to break something? I can do it.
Teddy's gonna unlock enigmatic purpose.
Ooh, what is that? Tell us.
As a reaction, I can activate my enigmas and allow an ally I can see to make an additional bonus action at the beginning of their next turn.
Buddy buffer.
Buddy buffer.
Boof.
So
Yeah.
the next person to do something just feels like it's really easy, a little bit quicker than it used to be.
A little spicy boy. But yeah, so you kind of feel like there's, what you've gotten out of these combinations are your brain's starting to be like, yeah, this is all the combos I can find off this thing.
Oh, it's so clear.
All right. Well, I guess we done everything we can do here. I guess we go and try to find Atticus now.
He's probably dead.
I
Why
hope
would you
not.
say that?
There are assassins all over the city.
Well,
they-
if he's dead, does that mean you got no purpose left here in this world?
No.
Oh, now you don't. Now you're gonna stay.
There's things to do.
Oh, okay. I thought you were hired by Atticus or some shit.
Oh, he was sent here
Yes.
to learn,
Yes,
and Atticus is the best person to teach him.
you have it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But now that
I thought it was
Atticus
specifically.
now that Atticus is dead,
We don't know he's dead.
then I guess the next best person is Lyra.
Just thinking, if he's missing, I might be able to drop out of school.
Well,
Oh,
you could drop out of school anytime you want.
Absolutely
You're an
not.
adult.
No, you shut up. You shut up.
we
Young
won't
lady,
accept any quitters.
I will not allow it.
I might be able to finally open up that workshop.
Yeah,
What?
see,
workshop
live
for
your
what?
truth, find your
Maybe
dream.
for the sister moon.
She just wants to sell crystals.
Crystal meth?
Oh, it's, I mean, we could make it a point of gathering crystals.
That would be cool.
You will finish your studies. I will see to it personally.
Oh.
But we could still start the Sister Moon Club.
What?
Oh, well, yeah. Couldn't you start some sort of like college club? Don't they have those kind of things?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they already have some in place, and
A club for crystals? Why don't you just join those ones then?
I mean, crystals is a plus, but no, for the
Specifically
First.
for
Teddy gets quiet because he knows that some kids aren't popular. He knows how this all this works.
Are you not one of them popular kids?
He just keeps his mouth shut.
I don't want to go to school.
Is somebody bullying you? You tell me who's bullying you. I'll go give them what for. Is it Teddy? Is Teddy bullying you?
Muted.
Oh.
you could tell Lyra would never tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Didn't think
that's
so.
fair.
Believe it or not.
Oh really? Oh really? Okay, you're gonna roll
I'll
something
try.
for that?
I don't get bullied. I'm actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you seem pretty.
I don't think I need it.
See, you're pretty cool to me.
17. She's confident.
Oh, okay.
No, you do seem very cool.
You could roll an insight check if you want to. Are you trying to deceive her
100%.
by telling her she's cool?
I rolled it there.
Oh, shit.
What did you roll?
14, you got me.
I'm definitely cooler than you.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
You guys
Oh my God.
both see through all the bullshit.
Everyone knows that Teddy was lying when he said you were cool.
And you kind of see through Lyra trying to put on her coolness act.
Well, we
Just
should
wanna
get
start
going.
with
Well, you're cool to me, Lyra, and
Thanks.
that's all that counts.
If you guys wanted to maybe join my club whenever I get it off the ground.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I don't really have I'm not in school, so I don't think I can join a club.
We can enroll you.
Zvik kind of gets up and
look
pushes
at
Yezin
the
aside.
time.
What?
Yes, no.
Yes, she turns to see university.
But
Yeah. Well,
geology, yes.
I mean,
Speak?
Speak is a good judge of character.
There are entire courses on rocks.
Not about crystals.
Look,
But-
I'm pretty sure I already know more about rocks than anyone in this room.
Yeah, see, you could start the crystal club.
Well, crystals aren't really rocks, are they?
Well,
Got minerals.
they're
What the fuck's a mineral?
they're made up of the same stuff. The hardness is there, and there's they're the same kind of. Some of are clear, some rocks are not clear. I think of a gem as a clear rock.
I'm not going back to school.
I think you're being schooled now.
Yes, you did just.
What
learn
does that
something.
mean?
This is the
You're
beginning
learning.
to every 80s movie ever.
Look, I learned on the streets. You don't have to go into.
Am
you
I
don't have to-
Judd Nelson?
You might be.
This is where as soon as fucking Yezin says that, this is where the screen goes black and it says the gang goes to school.
And you hear the
Oh.
bird bells.
Oh no.
The gang goes to school.
My parents would be so proud.
Lyra is Sweet D? I don't know.
Oh,
We
yes.
gotta-
Totally understood.
Oh.
Fucking sweet Lyra.
Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm
Tell me I'm
good.
good.
Does
I'm
that make
cool.
me? Am I Charlie Dane as Zeke, Danny
Oh my
DeVito?
So Zvik just comes out and starts finger gunning everything.
Anyway, it started blasting. We're so stupid.
So
All right.
stupid. This is why we play D&D, I think.
Okay, well, we regardless of who goes to school when, we should probably go find Atticus.
Yeah.
If we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should see if he is still alive. And
Did they say
as
where he was out and about too?
Miss Katani said he may be in town, and she had no idea when he would return. But she was under no alarm when the assassins struck the museum.
Maybe
she is
she's
not
one
to
of
be
the
trusted.
assassins.
This is my thought as well.
She
Let's
is
go
not to be trusted.
interrogate her first.
What?
I
Okay,
think like
let's
she's
do it.
telling the truth. I think. Mhm.
Can you be so sure?
Oh, okay. Maybe not interrogate. Maybe ask. Find out where Atticus likes to go, and then we check all his
Pretty
usual
sure.
places.
We must
I'm pretty sure, but I mean,
remain in the shadows.
we could muscle her a little bit while we ask where she think Atticus might be.
Yeah.
If needed.
I like the way you think.
Subterfuge.
Yes. These are all the ways to
Hmm.
do things.
Hmm.
All the best ways.
All right. Well, let's
And-
go.
And
Yes.
on the way out, we'll just stop by Snick's room and make sure everything's in order.
Yeah. Make sure nothing's broken.
Right?
Yeah,
make sure
what
everything.
is in Snick's room?
You've been in Snick's room.
Yes, but why are you so intent? What is something there?
Shit.
There could
Well,
be. We don't know.
I mean, we would want to see if there's anything that we want to have for her when she decides to come out, when she's ready to come out of her crystal.
for
We'll have something a little more prepared for
Holding
her.
this for you.
Yeah. Hey, look. Oh, look.
Bring her a spare change of clothes. You know the usual.
I mean, I suppose you know her, but I feel a little weird.
An extra.
Breaking in on her private chambers, but you all seem to know her, so who am I?
You've gone to school and you've never kicked in somebody's door and gone
Oh,
through
no,
their stuff
sir.
before?
No,
Come on.
sir.
Well,
Of
look,
course not.
she's with us technically, so it's not like we're doing it without her knowing.
Well, she doesn't know what we're doing. She's in your pocket.
I'll take her out. She's probably the key. She's gonna let us in.
All right, well, let's go. Yezin's gonna walk back over to the spider, or close enough to talk to the spider, and be like, "Hey, remember what I offered? If you want a better place for you and your kids to live, I can set you up pretty nice. Like, my family can take care of you better than this weird place. It's up to you. Think about it. I'll come back."
It's just chittering along, eating its thing. You could tell it acknowledged what you're saying, though. So
And then
to
Yezin's gonna leave.
Are you, Yesin, are you prepared for 1,000 spiderlings? Because that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna
I
get
can't
1,000.
wait. I cannot wait until we get to the arc where you guys get to see my home.
Fucking spider ranch.
Spider Ranch. My parents are beast ranchers. Let's
It's great
go.
for our spiders.
Mom certainly is.
Are you guys are you going to Snick's first, her room first, and then the museum, or to the
Yeah,
museum?
Teddy is apprehensive, but these guys know they know each other.
Yeah,
we swing by. We swing by.
It's like
her door.
18 forms of dead-bolted.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. See,
yeah.
Have a
It's
lovely
locked.
day, ma'am.
Yeah, it's locked. You can see Katani Jamora at the end of the hallway. She's starting to look much older again already, reverting back to the Gertrude face, but still clear Jamora in her features.
Hey, Jamora, we're back.
Kind of waves
just
down the
doing our
hallway.
thing.
She's just like writing feverishly, and she just kind of like waves.
Teddy gives her the tip of the hat, like, I know that you know that I know.
and
Yes.
Travis will take out the little snake crystal and just hold it up and like sees if it does the same as it did downstairs to each lock.
No, not this time. Yeah.
Also, on their way up through, I totally, like, Yezin looked at Zveek and like, hey, Zveek, go to the ice box. I think they're holding somebody captive in there. Nice
Yeah?
elemental. Go talk to him. Make a friend.
Boy. He goes over there and he starts trying, just fucking around. Do you wait or go upstairs?
No, I want to hear this conversation.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you hear the box box opens up, and
I thought you were gonna get away from having to do this conversation.
oh no. So the box opens up, and you opens it, and you're like, and he's like, and he reaches in, you just see, he picks him up to talk to him, and he just and melts, and just,
Oh!
and you can see Zeke turns, whoa, and just slams the fucking door and runs out the front door.
This is fucking of mice and men. that was fucking Lenny. I
Oh,
killed it. I
no.
killed it.
I'm gonna have to get.
Oh snap!
Oh,
You're gonna have to put
What the
Speak behind
fuck?
a bar. You're gonna have to fucking kill Speak at the end of the campaign.
Steinbeck, y'all.
Oh my god.
No.
He didn't realize how warm he was, and it was just such a small elemental. He just like
He is like fire and brimstone rock. Oh
just
shit! I
throws
didn't
you
even think
aside as he
about it.
runs through the front door. You could hear him like sobbing, and however Zeke would sob.
What is he doing?
He just immediately dives into the sand.
Oh, meet us at the museum.
What a traumatizing day.
Oh fuck!
Well,
What?
Zeke just killed an ice elemental.
meanwhile, down the hallway,
Yeah.
Travis is like, "Oh, well, this isn't gonna work," and he just like he puts her back into his pouch, and he's
We
just
should
like,
go.
"Yeah, maybe we should go."
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you as long as nothing else you want to do here, you could fast forward over to the museum.
God feels horrible right now. Look at his face.
Yeah,
Look at his
we
face.
meet up with Yazin. We meet up with Yazin. Where's
This ice
Zeke?
elemental, Danny. What the fuck did I ever do to you?
Yazin looks traumatized. Where's Zeke?
Oh my god!
He was just trying to talk to it, and he picked it up to bring it to his side and just.
Dude, except like at that point, like Yezin probably watched that happen and then immediately fucking like receded into his stone.
Oh no!
He's traumatized. Oh my god!
You totally, yeah. I mean, if it is what it is, if you're not anywhere to be found when they come down the steps,
Oh,
that's up to you.
No,
let's leave it to a roll.
that's probably like an accidental like he's probably seen many a people accidentally kill like a family pet or like being raised. He's seen like plenty of beasts kill other beasts, but like, oh fuck, that one's on me.
Speak is so innocent.
Yeah,
I'm the one that told Zeke to do that.
trying to
Why don't
collect
you
the
go-
water.
Monster.
Why don't you go talk to him? Just keeps ringing in your ears. Why don't you go talk to
buddy?
him?
You just-
Buddy?
He
you
knocks
just
on a
hear
rock.
Knocking a rock.
Yeah, he's like, you could see him just like pacing back and forth in the sand outside.
Just a bubble of sand keeps.
Zeke,
moving.
no,
Yeah, like a graboid.
I understand. In life, death also comes with it. We'll get a shoebox. We'll bury it in the backyard. We can flush it down the toilet. We can do just like a goldfish. This one's on me, Zeke. That's not you. I'm the one that told you to go make friends. I kind of forget that you're kind of made of like fiery brimstone rock now. Come on, buddy. We'll go get some ice cream. Oh.
He like very slowly starts to reapparate from out of the sand with like his head down and his shoulders down.
You want to go get some sand, buddy? You want to go get some sand?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go find Atticus.
Yeah, it's yeah. Before he leaves, he goes back in and he takes a small little jar and he like brushes the little wet spot into the jar. He just brings it with him.
Okay, buddy, that's fair.
Yeah, so we'll fast forward over to the straight through town to the museum.
Oh my god.
And
And
yeah, you see You see a fuckload of guards outside the front of the museum, and we'll go to break real quick.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my
poor
God.
Zeke.
Oh my God.
I can't even find the fucking BRB screen right now. I traumatized myself. There's some sort of underlying trauma that I was working through there. All right, we'll be right back. All right. We're just waiting for a few homies to come back. I finally got Sirenscape to work again during the break, so at least now
Nice.
I'll have a little bit more ambiance. Ambiance.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're going to lose the players for one more second. Let me move Sirenscape up into a screen where I can control it. And they're back. Yeah, thanks, Tales of Barisia, aka Johnny Nod, for the raid again. Appreciate it.
Hey, Johnny.
More Wani Jahani. Should I just do a Wani Jahani one shot? Is that like we'll just do a full Wani Jahani thing?
Hell yeah. I'm ready to be part of the crew.
Yeah, right? Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Oh shit.
Let's see. I just want to catch up on chat real quick. Yeah, everybody's been having difficulties today. It's not good. It's not good. Ours wasn't even D&D Beyond related, but yeah. So yeah, we appreciate having you homies here. So quick recap. Ymira is stuck in South Carolina because she's a wanted fugitive, and the government said no, you cannot get on this plane.
No
Or they
fly
just
list.
or they just canceled the flight just so it's one of the two. So
Yeah, chicken shit pilots won't fly in a storm.
yeah.
They either put her in jail for the night or gave her a hotel room.
One of the two. We'll let you guys figure it
She's
out.
going to college for a few years. Yeah. Okay.
I had that uncle. He went to camp.
Yep.
But yeah, so the quick recap, they went back to they went back down into the nest, into the basement, found out a couple things, got a more cohesive timeline. Zveek just murdered an ice elemental in cold blood on accident, and now they're reeling with the guilt of that. And as right before we went to break, everybody went back to the museum. They're trying to find Atticus, and there's a buku buttload of guards around the entrance, like just kind of scattered, like they all have arrived.
Oh,
But let's
Oh, now they show up.
The guards are finally here.
Well, good.
switch back.
Theodore's
over to
gonna like hustle, like hurry ahead towards the guards.
Speed walk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
what is he doing?
That's the weirdest way to run I've ever seen in my life.
And why is he running towards them?
Yeah, you
That's
get
a good question.
Sirs, guards.
Because
Sirs.
yeah, they kind of like look at you strangely, like they're trying to pick something out about you that's strange, but they don't really know what it is. They're like, yeah, yes,
I'm glad you finally arrived. You've heard of the assassin?
yeah, we found clothing, yeah.
Yes, it was an assassination attempt. Some demonic figures. We
Oh,
fear
oh.
there may be all over the city. We do not know.
Can you describe this figure?
Oh yes. He wore the bandit's attire. You saw the clothing in the Blessed Wing.
It's clothes, yeah, clothing, regular.
Yes,
clothing.
but he was, shape of a regular person, but glowing with like hot embers. He had magic. He would turn to cinder and spiral about, and then recoalesce. Very demonic. Very.
The guard
Unnerving.
kind of like looks over Teddy's shoulders to. I assume you guys are walking up behind him,
Fuck that
or
guy.
did,
He's on his own.
or did you guys like stop? It's
Yezin's listening to him from like a ways away, just like
Yeah. I think we stopped. I think we kind of like, Travis kind of just held his ground there. It's just like, where's he going? Why is he going?
Teddy
right
looks
to
back
them?
and Yezin just gives like a thumbs up, like
yeah. The guard kind of like peers over, tries to see if you guys are with him, and like goes back to Teddy like, oh,
Yeah, he attacked me. He shows him like the blood and the burn marks on his robes. Yes, and I was with that one, and he points at the group. he points.
Everybody does
The
that.
elf. It was
Everybody does
the
that
elf.
really quick. Like, oh.
She bested him with her scimitar. It's quite the warrior. She thrust it straight through his torso, and he crumbled to ash.
The guard kind of beckons Lyra over.
Listen, between me and you, mistress in there, she was not alarmed. Find yourself, she may be involved.
Jesus Christ! Wow. Wow. Okay.
I will take that under advisement. What did you say your name was?
You're muted.
No.
No.
He's just not saying anything.
Yes, here she is. Yes,
He's-
tell them how you bested this demon.
Yes, tell us, what did you say your name was again? Was just telling us a story?
Yes, Theodore.
Theodore, do you have a surname or is it just Theodore?
He has lots of stories.
Yes, just friends call me Theo. You can call me Theo. It's fine.
He's visiting.
He goes by
Telrod.
Teddy.
Yeah, he's
The guard.
he's actually a bard. I say that just to put him in his place a little bit. He has lots of stories.
You get the most disgusted look.
I knew he would hate it.
The guard just like, oh, okay. Oh, the ballad of the demonic fire assassin.
Ash people. Yeah.
He hates
Let's go get your loot.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
I bring him into the museum.
We heard there was an attack. Somebody was running around screaming, "There's an assassin!" And we just we were beckoned. So
Yes, it was me. Have you found them?
I'm sure it was you. It's a very good story.
Let's go, Teddy. Like, and she gets all jaunty. The assassins are coming. The assassins are coming. And she's just like yanking him, like, come on.
As you guys start walking back away, the one guard goes to the other guard. You're like, it was actually a pretty good story.
And she's just
Should
gonna,
we kill them? No.
and she leans into Teddy and she goes, not everyone is gonna believe these outrageous stories.
Perhaps
Yes,
we should.
it happened, but they didn't see anything. They're not gonna believe us.
You think they're in on it?
I mean,
What city?
I doubt it, but
Well, they're covering this up. They're clearly covering this up. No, you're right. You're right. Let's
until
Come
we
on,
have
follow
proof,
me,
let's
follow
try
me.
not
He's
to seem
crazy.
fucking crazy. Okay, Teddy, get a grip. Good God, girl, get a grip.
Yeah, so the guards are just kind of taking statements from whoever's in the front precipice of the thing. Historian Katani and all that. She doesn't, you can overhear her say, I have no idea. I was going through our recent shipment, and she's like, looks over, he's like, points over in Teddy's kind of direction. He was assassins.
But he just kind of tries to cover himself now. Now he's being fucking shady. Now he's being nonchalant on his way to this
The guy with
fucking hat.
He just like pulls the hat down over yourself. Just like, he's like,
He just kind of looks away.
yeah. So the guard's just kind of like, oh, okay.
Can Teddy make a stealth roll?
You could, yeah, if you want to. At disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna look at Yezin and Nimble the Travis. Sorry, and Lyra's right next to him. Right, Lyra, you're right there. It's like we forgot to.
I'm still holding your wrist.
Come on, we gotta get out of here. And he's gonna. Psst. You too. And then I want to make a stealth roll and just try to like, as nonchalantly as Teddy can with his giant fucking hat, slide into the museum.
I wish you could. I could do double disadvantage. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
whole line gets worse. Okay, that's just 7. Yep.
it
Seven.
gets worse.
Yeah, so the best part is like, so the guards are taking statements and you're kind of like trying to sneak in, and they're just kind of like watching you go in, like not trying to stop anyone from going in.
Yep.
You're just very clearly sneaking by, and they're just kind of like,
Teddy's gait is even wrong. Like he's just trying to be nonchalant. You know what I mean? Like
He's like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove into this, making his own music.
he is the Steve Buscemi fucking meme. What's up, fellow young kids?
Hey,
What's up, fellow
students?
citizens?
Yeah, hello, fellow students.
Gessen's just gonna walk in and like wave to Katani and like, hey.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, I have no idea what's going on.
Just walks in.
And here's this little child with a long ass cloak trying to follow along and look nonchalant.
Yeah, as you go by, one of the guards that kind of pat you on your head because it's pretty adorable seeing this long cape like you're playing dress up.
And he hits that hand like, oh, off me. I'm out of you.
He's just kind of caught off guard, but then also too like he shouldn't be fucking touching random kids, so he's like, shit, okay, yeah.
And that hand is really like, the hand was really calloused and hard, you know, it's like not a child's hand at all.
It's got some
There's like
grown man behind
leftover
it.
dried blood on it from eating raw meat.
Yeah, 6 dead bodies fall out of your cloak. But yeah, you walk in very unchecked. Yeah.
Oh, that was not awkward at all.
Teddy's hiding around the corner, waiting for you guys. You just see the brim of his hat poking around the corner. It's okay.
Yezin's just gonna walk right to like Atticus's office and be like, maybe he's back.
I hope so.
Yeah. No, nothing. It's half a jar. Yeah. It's
Oh. Well,
I mean, we can go and take a look, see if there's any clues as to where he is.
yeah, he's probably dead.
Likely.
I'm gonna walk in and check like his desk, see if there's any notes of where he went or.
roll an investigation. Whoever wants to look, you can investigation or perception or any other character specific thing you want to sell me on.
I think my perception's probably better than my.
Is this an opportunity to rummage through Atticus' desk?
It is.
Yeah.
God damn it, I rolled a shit fucking 10. What the fuck?
All right. So for investigations, we got 18 from Teddy, a 10 from Nimbletooth, and an 18 from Yezin. I assume Lyra's just watching, or are you playing along too?
The good student.
Lyra will ask. So Lyra will ask, "What are you guys looking for?" I organize his office all the time for him, and she'll give guidance to the lowest roller, Nimbletooth. Just kind of like help him find what he's looking for.
Well, what was his itinerary? Did he have any meetings today?
Let's see. His planner calendar is right over here.
Oh,
Yeah, you fumble through it, and it looks like in the morning he had something scheduled for the Arcane Mark, which is a magic shop around the. That one is in College Park, so it's fairly close. It's the next district over.
Aha! We have a clue of where he could be.
Yes, and where does he keep his spell book? As Theo's going through the drawers.
why would we need that?
Would he not keep his spell book on his person?
Well, not always. Some have backups, some have copies, some
Lyra kind of closes the drawer as he's looking through it, and she's like, "Well, we should go find him before people think anything odd of us going through Atticus's office while he's missing, and possibly an assassin got him, and he's in all of this kind of. He might be involved in this, so let's just like get out of here before anybody thinks we're involved in this." And she's like,
Yeah, that's
getting
fair.
nervous now.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah. Now, what was the other appointment? We got the morning, we got the afternoon. Just maybe we want to make sure we got tabs on where he would be all day.
Well, let's just take the whole planner. And Lyra just pockets the planner.
Fair. Just sheer panic.
She's scrambling a little bit. Yeah, she's like, we're just gonna take this.
I I love it too how like innocent it is because it's like at first you're just like, yeah, well, it's totally we'll just find you here. There's like, yeah, oh gosh, shit, just let's go.
Wait a minute. What am I doing?
I'm not a criminal.
Now I'm stealing.
My mom
I
was
said I wanted
right.
to drop out and not get expelled.
I'm
It's
not
not
fired.
cool
I
this way.
quit.
Yeah.
Theodore got so close. He's still just looking at the drawer that she closed. He's going. He knows where it is. He'll be back. Okay.
But yeah, so the arcane mark it's fairly close. Like I said, it's a next district over, in that whole magical area where all the schools are and stuff like that. It's more or less like a higher end supply house.
On the walk, Theo's going to explain to Yezin and Travis, who weren't there when him and Lyra were speaking to the guard. I believe the city guards may be in on this as well. They were.
What?
Assassination. It's maybe bigger than we had thought.
I kind of feel like even with that big brain of yours, you're still kind of a idiot.
Excuse me.
Well,
You keep accusing everyone of being involved in it.
Have they proven themselves not to be?
Not to us yet.
There you have it.
I mean,
I
let's
guess
just
it's
keep
not
an
what I was
open
gonna
mind.
say.
We don't know if the guards are involved. We don't know if Gaetani's involved. Maybe Atticus is wrapped up in something. Maybe he owes these people something. I don't know.
What
Oh.
if Teddy's involved?
oh,
Very possible. See, now you're thinking.
Why are you here again?
hey, how convenient! Teddy comes along, and all of a sudden, Atticus is missing.
It's all
I-
started when I arrived.
It did.
Yes. Now you get it.
He only got close to Snick so that he could get close to Jamora to figure out that shape-shifting spell so that he could assume Atticus's life. This is all Teddy.
Eh? He gets
Teddy. It's all Teddy. So
He
it's been
gets
him
it.
all along.
it. Now you're thinking correctly, Yezin. This is the deductive reasoning that we're looking for.
All
this
right,
is how we get
well-
to the bottom of things.
Well, we're going to the arcane mark now. We'll shelve this one for later.
Oh yeah. We will unfurl this. We will see.
I think finding Atticus will answer some questions for us.
100%.
All right. Well, you lead the way.
All right.
Yeah. Quick jaunt.
She like kind of knows where she's going.
Yeah, you've been there a
She's
few
familiar
times
with
with
the
him.
area,
Yeah.
but she doesn't have any roads.
We're walking around. We're like, where are you taking us?
She doesn't know the
like,
names of the roads.
like,
Yeah.
oh wait, I was following you.
Yeah,
I met you, Lyra.
yeah. You do one of those like when you're new to a city where you kind of have an idea, so you take the long way on accident because that's the way you know. But like the locals will be like, "Oh, what are you doing? Huh? You gotta go this way. Take the parkway." You know, that kind of thing. but yeah, so
like scenic route.
exactly. Yeah, you're kind of oh.
The cartway.
The cartway. No parking on the cartway. Yeah, you get to the arcane mark, and it's a very unassuming building. It's traditional with a little sign out front with a. It just has it says arcane with a right on it, a symbol. It's an arcane
This-
mark. Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't have the words on the sign. It's an arcane mark.
It's a mark of arcane.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's very clever.
Wow.
Yes. Now this is a classy establishment.
Yeah.
It's got that old world charm.
Yes. But but-
Yezin's gonna walk in.
before
While Teddy's talking.
it doesn't just goes in and he holds on to Theo and he says, they're probably in on it.
Think. So we can't be too sure. You're right.
Eyes and ears open.
At all times. I'm with you.
Okay.
Teddy will walk in with Travis.
Who's in first? Lyra, because you're leading the
Yezin.
way, or was it
Yeah.
Yezin put Boulder's way?
I think he isn't kind of bulldozed in.
Yeah, he did. Totally did.
It's yeah. You,
Get out of the way! I'll kill you like I killed that elemental.
I'm like stopping out front. I'm like, this is it. And Yazin's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. On my way, nerds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go mark some arcanes.
You open the door a little rough, and like the bell jingles a little extra too hard, and it kind of
Unnoticed.
it startles awake like a turtle that's sitting behind the counter. She's like,
Waddle.
"Oh, hello there."
Good evening.
It's daytime, I think.
Isn't it always daytime?
Well played.
See, I'm doing that thinking thing, Taddy.
Yes.
Oh, you're right there.
Why are you shouting?
Lear just
Why are you
nods
yelling
at
at us?
Lear nods at the turtle, and she's already making her way like down like any aisles or anything to like look.
Yeah, he kind of like
Hello.
adjusts just his little tiny itty bitty glasses, like trying to focus on you. Oh, hello. You're one of Atticus's students, aren't you?
She's just like looking around. That's me.
He's in the back
Is,
if you want to talk to him.
I was just gonna ask. Thank you very much. And she's like,
Hey,
in the
we
back.
found him.
Yeah, Theo was about to say something, and he's like, ah. It just starts following later.
We didn't even have to get rough.
No,
Talks very slow.
well, we
You
didn't.
gotta get out of that conversation quick.
He didn't confirm whether he was dead or not. We've just found him.
Yes, be prepared for anything.
He could be dead.
What if Atticus is in on it?
Probably is. He's in on his own assassination.
Before she goes like
For the
into
insurance
back-
money.
Before
What
she
is-
goes into the back, she's gonna quick investigate the door or whatever she's walking through, just
Yeah.
in case this is a trap.
Totally, you can investigation or perception, whichever.
I just rolled investigate.
12, yeah. It
Check for traps.
appears like a normal standard door.
Nimble,
Theodore,
Nimbletooth's like, yeah, that's a nice try.
Theodore sees both of you idiots. Like, there's a knob on the right.
We know it's a knob.
Go ahead, turn it.
But is the knob poisoned? Do you know?
The turtle turns to you. That reminds me of poison. There's a poison, and he just starts
Lear
rambling.
turns the fucking
Oh,
knob.
Yeah, with a 20, with a nat 20 for Nimbletooth's investigation. I mean, you can practically see through the door. It's there's nothing going on with the door.
That's
Yeah.
it's totally safe.
Door opens up, and Atticus is at a table with a barrel across the way, a familiar barrel. Like they're at like
Familiar
one.
girl.
Yeah, one's
The
on one end of the
squid
table.
barrel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the fish head Frank barrel.
Oh, it's Fish and Frank. Hey.
They both kind of turn and look over and just, hey guys, I seen you coming in. What you guys doing in here?
Theodore closes the door. Is there a latch? Is there like a deadbolt?
Did you just close us out? Did you just close it without us going through? Or
No, I assume we were all in. Yeah.
What
sorry.
What movie is that? He opens the door. They're like, "Oh, hey," and then he slams it and locks it. Is it Indiana Jones that he does that?
I don't remember.
I think so. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So you're saying everybody kind of ushers in. You slam the door and lock it
I
behind
would
him.
have waited for everyone to come in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
sorry.
So on that side, there's like a bar, a small bar. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Theo will lock the door. You're alive.
Yes. Why? They're just playing dice. They're literally just playing dice on the table.
Theodore like puts one finger up and then like walks around the table to where Atticus is and whispers in his ears, "And you trust this one?"
Can I trust you? That's what I need to ask myself.
Here, I'll show him the note. And then Theodore like
I
arms
thought you
behind.
had it.
No, I looked at it. I didn't take it. Did I take it?
Yeah.
I took it. Yes, yes.
Here, show him the note. Never
Hold
mind.
up.
I got it.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it plays out too.
You're useless. I'll do it.
Yes, that's more accurate. More accurate.
You should
You're
have
you
reminded
stupid
me.
idiot. I'll do it myself. No
So-
hard fun could help these days, Master.
So yeah, so you put that down in front of Atticus, and he kind of like looks up at you, and he takes out a quill and he writes your name on it, Theodore.
No, no, don't.
Professor Atticus,
Trying to get me
note-
killed?
that note with your name on it was found on an assassin at the museum.
Oh, so usually you lead with those things first, not love letters.
He's so engrossed in his conspiracy theories that I don't think he's thinking properly.
Theories. Yes,
I
and
think it was-
theories.
I think it was one of the bandits of Ash. It turned into Ash when I killed it.
Oh,
Load of
yes.
cinder.
Yes. They've been after me for years. That's fine. It's normal.
Oh,
How often does this happen?
Like every couple years they send one.
who normally takes care of it?
I do.
Because, well, all right.
Yeah, no, normally
And
there's.
is Katani just clueless to this because she doesn't know anything?
Oh, she's new. She's new. She doesn't know.
Oh.
She's just a child.
Oh,
Are you sure
would-
she's not with them?
You're the captain of the guard now, apparently, Lyra.
Oh,
What-
congratulations.
I'll take
Yeah.
a raise.
What happened? What happened to the
Maybe
other
a better
one?
room.
Usually they just wait for me to come back.
Yeah, the other assassin?
So what happened to it?
I killed it.
Yes, Lyra ran it through
Oh, excellent. Was anyone hurt?
previously.
Yes.
I nearly died.
You
Same.
look great.
Well, I'm robust.
I don't think you know the meaning of that word.
And if robust means that Lyra healed you, then yes, that's exactly what happened.
Like an
This
app.
man got hit once and he was crying that he was gonna die.
I remember my
say
first
I'm-
tale.
I was making my peace, Yezin.
Do your
Yeah.
guards not know anything about this?
Oh no. Admittedly, I may have had dealings that I shouldn't have been having, and I've been trying to keep it under wraps for years. And it just is what you sell things to the wrong person sometimes.
Lyra looks at him. She looks at the dice and she's like, "All right, you have a problem."
I have a problem. I
have a
tried to
problem.
take care of it. It's this is 100%. Usually, there's no collateral damage.
What did you
Well-
sell to them and why are they trying to now kill you?
I don't know.
Who's going to replace my robes?
You just press the digitations, and the robes just.
Thank you.
And
Is that literally the only reason you were trying to find Atticus? You just wanted somebody to compensate you for your robes?
Well, it's one reason.
Okay.
and
Yes. We sometimes it's tough to make a living being a curator of a museum. So the unwanted goods sometimes we sell.
You say we.
He like glares a fish at Frank. I don't want nothing to do with this.
and Theodore, you get in your head, you get a message that says,
You were right. He was in on it.
You see Freedor fucking freeze up. Just like stops breathing, moving.
So
Thinks he's losing his fucking mind.
So Atticus, are you just telling us to just not worry about this, or do you want to hire us to do something about this?
I didn't think about
Oh, would
that.
you like us to check you into a rehabilitation center?
No, this is residual. I haven't done this in a while.
You're doing it right now?
Well, gambling's different. That's just fun. That's harmless. I can stop when I want to.
He comes back to the museum and there's like a, what's it called?
Looking for a sale sign on the front of it.
Intervention.
He just like walks in. He's like, I knew this was coming.
Hmm.
Like I said, it's sometimes We just have extra things. No one cares about them. We just sell them to whoever wants them. No big deal. Sometimes people have expectations, and that's on them, not me.
So you saying you sold something, and you said it may have done a few things that it actually didn't?
Probably the opposite. I didn't investigate it enough, and it did more things than it should have.
Ah,
Quick question: did any of it have any iconography of a ruby serpent or a brass drake?
No, I mean, not that I recall.
Okay, fair enough.
He
you
just
muted.
He just sitting there quiet, like,
I think
Yeah.
I'm muted.
There you
I'm
go.
not muted.
No,
was just
no,
talking
I
too
didn't.
quiet.
I didn't say nothing.
Yes, well, it's good to see you're in good health, Master Atticus.
what did this guy
Um,
take? You look like you ate your first edible.
I'm pretty sure whatever is in the air here isn't like the air he has back wherever he comes from.
Most things are strange here, yes.
Mm-hmm. You like?
But yes, we are eagerly awaiting our next assignment. Perhaps we could schedule a meeting with you, museum, to give us our next assignment.
Well, if you want to handle this Children of Ash thing for me, that would kind of not be a museum thing.
I see. Yes. Yes. Well, we are willing to make exceptions, as they were. Yes, of course.
Where's the other one?
She's taking a break.
There looks at Nimbletooth.
Yes.
And meanwhile,
There, there.
Nimbletooth does not look like he's Travis right now.
It's like, who's the child? Why'd you bring a child in? They just kind of like,
In a dress and a
He
cloak.
is my apprentice.
you just got here.
Yes.
He's like trying to hide the dice and the like coins that are on the table. Like ugh. Earmuffs, young man. Yeah, so maybe next time don't bring a kid in when I'm trying to hire you to kill people. Excuse me.
Look, there's like children assassins being trained in this. Oh wait, you're not part of that conversation. Never mind. I said nothing.
I heard nothing.
Lyra is so confused. Literally, her professor is like has a gambling addiction. He wants to hire me to kill the people that are after him.
And he stopped himself when he said kill. He's like, I mean, investigate the source of the issue.
Yes.
I would do it, but it's just so. I mean, it's boring.
And you have so much to do here.
He
At the
really
museum.
does. Like giving me that fucking telescope.
Yes.
Travis, if she could see that she's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. If I go into my little gem here, can you carry me too?
Sure.
I'm just really confused. We went from Atticus could be dead to him being like to you. You're like, yeah, they just try to kill me. Whatever, go kill them.
But no one ever said that.
Yeah,
No, he totally did.
I did heard so no such thing.
I'm very confused right now.
Well, it all seems cut and dry to me.
let's put it this
The
way.
boy gets it.
Let me let me rearrange my thoughts. I can handle them if you would like to find out the place I should handle them.
Yeah. The source.
Yes.
We get it.
Yeah, burn them out. I mean, just find them.
A little investigative journalism.
I'm kidding. Don't ever set them on fire. That'll make things far worse.
Zeke
Probably
looks
like
up
that.
like, whoa.
Yeah, I apologize if any of you got injured in my stead. That was my fault. I should have been a little more cautious, but usually every couple years it's been dwindling out. There hasn't been as many as often, and they're just so weak. They're so easy to take care of. It's not a big deal.
Aw. Well,
I'm he just kind of like
Yeah, Theo's just standing there a little pale.
what I mean is they have lost their touch. That's what I mean. They have gotten clumsy. And he just like gets quiet again. Like
Yes, no, I get you.
I think we got it, Professor. But all right. Oh, okay. How much is this one paying?
question.
ah boy. What is the mouse with you too, or is it just you guys?
Yeah, she's with us.
Yeah, she's with us.
In spirit.
Let's just say,
Physically.
how about
It's
this?
set in stone.
How about this? Just don't get the child killed. But you might need someone to write some things down. So I suppose it's good for him to go. I was doing things at that age, I suppose. I'll give you like 3,000 gold, and you can keep whatever you find.
Done.
But I have no idea what's going on.
Either do we.
I was gonna say I legitimately do not know what's going on.
Mum's the word. If we're captured and interrogated and tortured to give up the ghost, you are not behind us.
Well, I mean, if they do it, they know I'm going to be behind it. That's fine. But I'm saying like someone that's, like a guard or something like that. I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh, you might want to be careful when you go back to the museum. Teddy, after he got attacked, kind of ran around screaming assassin. So there's a bunch of guards at the museum right now.
Yes, there are quite a few.
I told him he was a bard.
Did the guard look like a handsome elf fellow?
Yeah, he had a great face. Very useful.
We're fine. We're fine.
I see.
He just kind of gives a little quick wink, like.
And he
"We're-
fucking leans in, he as in, I told you they were in on it.
I am appalled at how right you were. I am completely flabbergasted.
A big thing about the city is the districts are kind of run like old school Chicago with like ward bosses. So it's almost like certain people run those certain districts within the umbrella of the law, but to their own certain kind of ways. And Atticus happens to be one of those. Like he's definitely not a ward boss, but he has like a lot of pull in that district.
Very good. I mean, I believe this is most agreeable for all of us. He just kind of leans into Atticus a little bit. About my employer. Would this mission happen to intermingle by chance?
I don't know what you mean.
Very good.
I literally don't know what you mean.
Yes. Neither do I, Fred. Neither do I. Yes, yes.
There's a lot of that going on right now.
Checks out.
Perfect. Very well. Well, should we rest first or make forth? Where are we going? Where? If you didn't know where they were, where would you not say that woods?
He just like kind of looks at everybody else like, listen, I'm real sorry. I don't even know how to answer that. He looks back to you like, if I would have known where they were, I would have went there and just kind of handled
Yes,
it.
but if you didn't know, he fucking winks at him.
He just gestures broadly in a circle.
Which direction was that?
He spun in a circle and just gestures
like
to the
Full, the 360?
Yeah, all around.
Okay.
It's all around you.
Okay.
Roll
Is he
a,
trying to tell us that everyone here is a child of Ash?
roll, Teddy, roll a perception check.
Oh yeah.
11.
Oh yeah. Got him. Got him.
Yeah. So, whoever's behind Teddy, you see Atticus kind of shoot everyone like a sly wink as Teddy was like, saying his thing, and he goes, "You have to watch because the sand has ears." And he just glares at you and starts to put his dice away.
Hey, very good. Well, let's get a good meal on us.
Going back to the tavern.
Yes. What was the name of that place?
What ails you, aka
What ails you,
shenanigans.
yeah.
Yes. Maybe we go to What Ails You. Get a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good right now.
It's up to you. It's far away, but it is pretty good.
It is far. Well, is there a closer one nearby?
There's a bunch closer. You guys not from around here, are you? Well, him I know. Lyra, okay, I get it. You've only been here a little bit, but you're not from the city much, are you?
No. It's...
What gave it away?
Salter. Okay, yeah. Silter. I get it. You could go to Bubble and Trouble. That's right around the corner.
Sounds good. We'll go there.
Yeah. Fine.
What
Yeah.
ails you is on like the other side of the city or some
It's my
shit.
favorite restaurant.
Oh my fuck. You haven't been to any other restaurant here yet.
I'll try it. But I probably won't like it.
When we
best-
get closer, we can go to What Ails You.
If
Fine.
it doesn't work out at Bubble and Trouble, then we can
Well, let's
finish
just-
the evening.
Are
at
you gonna
What
keep
Ails You.
bitching until we go to What Ails You?
We'll just look at the menu.
Yes. they have it outside. You can check to see what they have. to
Hey,
serve.
do you have any of their brochures here for their menu?
Please leave. Fucking Fish
Got
and
like a QR code I can scan?
Fish and Frank's like, make sure you get the special.
Will do, Frank. Teddy goes to leave and then realizes the door's locked. then he's got to unlock it.
I assume everyone ushers out.
Yeah, right behind.
Lyra's just gonna wave at the turtle. She's not gonna engage in conversation.
He's still talking about the
Have a good day.
history of poisons and doesn't even realize that you guys had walked in, came back out. He's still orating about poisons and stuff like he was before.
It does catch Travis's ear, and he's just like, poisons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's giving you the literal chronological history of a special kind of poison that's found in the local desert.
I'll be back.
Come on,
Fuck.
Trav.
You know what I just fucking realized? We should have brought the fucking baby bassinet to talk to him. He wouldn't have had to speak in fucking riddles and shit.
Yes, we understood each other, though.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Keep up, Travis. Don't dawdle. You're his apprentice now, by the way.
You have to hold his hands. He's a kid.
He goes back straight.
Fuck off.
fuck out of here. Yeah, Bubble and Trouble is actually pretty close to where you guys are at. It's just a quick little stint south in the same district, so it's kind of like the cool little hipster bar almost. It's got a
Bubble,
little
bubble,
yeah.
in trouble.
exactly.
I swear to God, if there's a bunch of
The
fucking
witchy
siltsters
cafe.
in here.
They probably have crystals in here.
Oh yeah.
There's probably a crystal in every drink. It's probably blue too.
And some,
The drink, not the crystal.
they probably all frost too.
Yeah, so as you turn the corner, it's very easy to see Bubble and Trouble. It looks like an old, like, crappy, old, like, 50s, 60s style, 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 like, like this stereotypical witch's hut in the woods in the swamp. It has all like the swamp
Baba
shit
Yaga.
hanging exactly without the crow or the chicken feet. It's just like really weird proportions and like Dr. Seussy almost.
You just hear fucking Teddy. Ugh.
Oh, this is not to your liking.
You all insist.
Well,
Look, it might be like the dive of the century. It might blow your mind.
Then I'll try it.
Yeah, so you go up to the front. You kind of, as you open the door, you get that waft of like, it's very earthy smelling in here, but it's almost like semi-artificial. Like it's definitely a generated kind of smell. Somebody's casting some spells for sure.
Yep. And it's got a little stink face on.
And they like a very like old decrepit looking hag comes over. It's like, what can I do for you?
Can we see a menu before we decide real
Yeah.
quick? Is that possible?
The menu is what you make it.
oh,
What?
What?
The menu is what you make it.
So you could just order anything here.
If you make it.
Wait,
Another-
wait, are you telling me I have to make my own food here?
well,
just-
it's the-
You see each one of the they're kind of like cantina stalls, like you're gonna go to Ruby Tuesdays and you get the corner seat. It's got like that round shape. It's kind of like that, like round seats, booths with a big cauldron in the middle.
Oh, is this a hot pot place?
It's a hot pot
fondue
plate.
joint.
It's a fondue
It's a
joint.
hot
Yeah.
pot place.
It's hot pot. Yeah. Yeah. It's totally a hot pot place. It's pho. It's Vietnamese pho.
oh, we get to put in our own ingredients, and he starts like reaching into his sack. You know,
I think, like, yeah, you know, I'd be willing to try. Y'all want to try this?
Yes.
Oh my God, are you going to ruin the night just because we didn't go to what ails you?
It's fine. I said I'll try it. I'll be the bigger man here. And I'll
well, you need to contribute something to the pot.
I think they're supposed to bring you the food. I don't think you're supposed to bring your own food.
I disagree.
I have no idea how this works.
I think we could bring our own and throw it into the pot and make our own meal.
I don't have any food on me.
Would you
asked
like?
the lady? Yeah.
Would you
do we
like a
have-
seat?
Yeah, give us a seat.
Do we have to bring our own food?
Would you like a seat?
Apparently, we need to.
Yeah.
And he's not going to say yes. He's not going to say yes.
Yes, give us a seat.
She like
Well-
holds her hand out like, who wants to sit?
Well,
It's her like
yes.
strong hand too. It's
And-
all nasty and gnarled.
Sveek
And he-
grabs it.
As soon as Veek grabs it, he just into a little glittery dust and is sat over at the far table by himself.
You know,
Oh,
we can
perfect.
just walk there.
Would you like a seat?
Betty grabs her hand. He's kind of smiling now. He's trying not to.
Yeah, cool.
I almost went flying.
All she needed to do was show some cool magic and feel, yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
board.
Yeah.
All right, I love this shit, but I love this shit now. It's goofy.
Yeah. Who would
guess
like
it's
a
all right.
seat?
A little hand comes up. What?
Yizin holds out his hand before she does.
And she's getting like uncomfortably close to Lyra with her hand out. Would you like a seat?
Mm. Okay, and there I'll give her her hand.
Once you get into the seat, it's almost like now when you look out, it's just you're in the middle of a swamp. There is no more restaurant, so you're just kind of in this really, like as you look up, like all these old trees are hanging over with the Spanish moss coming down over the table, and the the cauldron kind of has like a rim around the edge, like it's like a kind of like a spot to put things. So you could like put things on the rim and then put them into the pot and do what you want with them. But you don't see anything on the laying on the table.
Where do we get the food? Excuse me.
He gets,
I mean, I'd be willing to.
No,
Give up
I
some of mine.
do no. I do not want that.
Well, it's for you to cook. You'll eat it the way you want, and I'll eat mine the way I want.
How long has that been in your pocket?
It's preserved. You don't have to worry about it.
Is that?
Yes.
What?
Excuse me. Where do we get the meat and the food and the stuff?
the hag kind of unexpectedly leans in between the two of you. He's like, "What do you desire?
I don't. What do people normally get here?
What do you desire?"
Wait. A fish head Frank said, "Get the special. Can we have the special?"
She's on repeat. What do you desire?
Food. I desire food. Bring me food.
When you see food in your head, what do you think?
Oh, he's seeing like the charred barbecue, man.
You
know it.
Everyone around the table, as she's like saying, you get real frustrated, like give me food, that kind of thing. The cauldron starts to bubble and hiss, and green smoke starts spewing out, and it just whatever you thought of kind of floats to the top.
Nice.
I'll get out of there. Take a bite.
It's not the best you've ever had, but it's also not the worst. It's a good runner up. It's not Mama's cooking, but it's also just like it's not too bad. It's worth the money.
I mean, I guess
This is Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah. There's a salad bar over the corner.
it's the only thing in the middle of the swamp. I mean, it's okay.
Oh,
She's
you.
like looking at everyone else. What do you desire?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie right now. I desire what else you?
You just see the
no.
face of Craghorn start to assemble.
Oh no!
You just kind of see like the bubbly visage of Craghorn, but no, it's
Oh, what
anything
have you
that's food. It's pretty limited.
It's not. Is this expensive? Do people pay for this?
You just hear you don't see her anymore, and you hear the cackle way off in the distance.
At first I thought this was pretty quirky. Now this is just kind of fucked up.
But with that, I think we'll fade to black. It's just like Yezin
Bubble
sitting there
in lots of trouble.
bamboozled. Yeah.
We are
Yezin
lost in a
bamboozled.
swamp now.
Yeah.
Great.
A fucking pocket dimension we gotta get out of now.
What do you desire?
I desire to get the fuck out of here. Let me out.
It's the sad trombone noise from fucking Price is Right. Whoa. Let's see who's on Twitch. I should probably have Twitch up all the time when we're playing this game, but let's see who is
Whose fucking
playing.
idea was it to come to this stupid fucking restaurant?
All I know is Teddy is fucking vindicated.
Atticus suggested it.
Look, there's no more D&D game here anymore. This is just going to be a weekly of us going to the different restaurants
Yeah.
and making Danny describe the different restaurants in this world.
This is like Jahan restaurant review now.
Yeah, this is diners, drive-ins, and dives. Like,
I'll steal the idea from Mira 1,000 years ago. You guys are now food inspectors, and your quests are trying to find all the fucking violations.
Yes.
Let's just find somebody who has an easy name to spell.
butts.
Butts. I guess we could do, like, no, let's do Sensei Suplex again, just because I like his name, you know?
Yeah.
Copy. And I
Weekly
can.
thing.
Yeah, it's a really good name, and I have to fucking give him the shout out for the name.
Yeah, no, that's good.
/raid Sensei Suplex. Cool. So in 10 seconds, you bad daddies are gonna go over to Sensei Suplex. What is he even doing? An MMORPG project! Exclamation YouTube. I haven't even opened it, but we're gonna go there because I like his name and I can do what I want. But yeah, so let's hope that poor Ymira gets out of the prison state that is fucking South Carolina right now. And remember to write the senator too. I'm very I'm just very
Arch letter,
unhappy.
I already set up the change.org.
Yeah. We need fucking signatures.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna go head over to Sensei Suplex, and I'll see you, bad little lemmings, later.
Thanks for joining Restaurant Review.
Goodbye.
See it.
Bye.